YouTubers, welcome back to AZ2 Ozarks. It is the day that we need to get that heifer back in with the other cattle. So the Arctic cold front is definitely creeping up on us. We're feeling the cold coming in today. Fortunately, it's not windy, so that should keep it pretty nice. Let me show you what our plan is. The heifer is out that way, trapped between two narrow fences. And our idea is to open up that fence where it's not secured very well and shoo her up here. The rest of the cattle are up, let's see, generally they're up there. What we have done is given her some guidance. So we are setting up a temporary electric fence from the fence line here and running it all the way back up. Now this is not hot wire. As she showed yesterday when she was just running and crazy, she ran right through the electric fence. So we're not even hooking it up to power. We're just giving her this area to show her the way back to the other cattle. What we have done is given her this big wide opening here from where she will come out over here. So she has this whole area to kind of slow down. So if she's running out of here like a bullet out of a rifle, she is hopefully going to slow down before she sees this fencing and slowly work her way up the hill and back toward the other cattle. You know what they say about best laid plans, but cross your fingers and hope that this one works for us. Rick has opened up this segment of the gate here. It was loosely attached right there. He opened it up here. So she has this area to come through here. Last night she didn't have that area and she spooked and charged back at Rick that way. Hopefully with it open, she'll come out here. Now, there was a downed electrical wire and Rick has rigged it up here. We're kind of we're scooting her this way. We put some things that she can see, making it look like, no, I don't want to go that way. We built up a brush pile here. Don't go that way, Miss Heifer. We cleared out some vines and trees this way, along the fence line. This is where we want her to go. And then she'll cross a little bit of open pasture before she sees the white wire guiding her back up to the other cows. So Rick has to go in between the two fences. He's going to go back in behind her, way up that ways, and start trying to gently shoo her this way. We really want to keep her calm so she doesn't just start panic running. It'll be much easier to guide her if she is not totally freaked out. The kids and I will be over here also blocking her. We will each be stationed next to a larger sized tree. And so if she starts charging at us, we will go behind a tree. That's what Rick did last night when she charged him. He just ducked behind a tree. You can't outrun a cow. Whew. These girls are fast. So we're gonna fiddle around a little bit more with trying to make her pathway clear. And I will try and film it when she's coming down. We are in our places. Rick is heading over there to go get behind her. We have the walls built up. And see the red fence, that's where she's going to be coming out. And we need her to go that way. If she's just walking nicely, going the right way, we're just going to be quiet and let her go. If she's trotting, same thing, let her go. But if she comes this way, we've got to make noise and make her go that way. So right now we're going to be quiet and wait for her to come along. Well, there's Rick. No cow. Is he pretending to be a cow?
So you want to see how the plan was supposed to work?
Yeah.
So like, I'm a cow, right? like cold and tired, a little bit thirsty. So I park it right here. And then I'm like, I think I'll go left. The end.
So where is she?
Huh?
You didn't find her?
No, there's a big hole on the other end of the fence.
Oh.
Pretty rad.
So on our property or the neighbors?
On ours.
Okay. Next plan.
So I found a cool little nest.
A nest of what?
Little bird.
Don't run into my fence. Hold it still. There we go. That's cool.
See?
All right, next plan.
Nope. Get in the truck, go next door.
All right. We have driven the whole perimeter of the property, and judging by the fences and everything, we are pretty confident she's still on the property. We don't know where. We came back out here again to look at this area of the property, and there's this little water hole here, and there's definitely some prints around it, and we haven't run the cattle around here. So there's a fresh cow print, and today everything's freezing really well, and so it seems like that's still soft. And this ice is thin enough that she could have drank from it. So that's good news if she's at least getting water. But we haven't been able to locate her today. And so our next action after we look at the rest of this back area is to go and move the cattle back into the pasture that we will have them in for the cold time. The cold is definitely coming in. It's pretty darn chilly out here. So we're gonna get those other cattle moved, and maybe when they're in that familiar pasture, she'll join them. We got the cattle all moved over back here into their main pasture area where they have basically eaten down all of the grass. However, we rolled out a big bale of hay over there, so there's a strip of it, and they're munching on that happily. And while it's the freezing temperatures, we'll keep rolling out hay for them over there. We have them over here so they can be next to their water with a de-icer. So we've got it hooked up to a cord so we can defrost the water. You can see it even has ice on top of it right now. With all of the cattle over here, we are hoping that wayward 929 comes back to them. She does have access to water throughout the property on other ponds, and there obviously is grass that she can be eating around the place. So hopefully she's in okay condition and she just makes her way back over here so we can continue to feed her and care for her until we figure out what the next option is for her. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We sure could use a cattle dog right about now. Go find that cow and bring her back to us. But yeah, we're kind of out of ideas for finding her other than giving her the chance to come back on her own. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to keep following our adventure.